So I am just prepping tonight's dinner, and we are having a creamy Cajun chicken pasta. So here I've just got my 2 chicken breasts, which I'm about to season with all my spices. I'm going to use a teaspoon of each, except for 2 of them I will be using a tablespoon, but I'll show you as I go through. So I have just added in a tablespoon each of smoked paprika and Cajun seasoning. You just want to make sure that you season both sides of the chicken. And next up, I've added in a teaspoon each of cayenne pepper, garlic pepper, some onion granules, and just a little pinch of cumin. You really want to make sure your chicken breasts are nice and seasoned, because that is where most of the flavour of this dinner is going to come from. And when I'm ready, I'm just going to pop these in the oven for about 35 minutes on 180. Next up, we have the veg, which is going in the sauce. So I have 2 peppers and 2 onions. I'm using a mix of white and red onion. And we're just going to thinly slice them to add them in the frying pan for the sauce. Next up, you want to boil some pasta and get a nice big pan hot so that you add your veg in. You just want to cook your veg until it goes a nice sort of like translucent colour and a little bit softer. Now that my veg is soft, I've added in some black pepper and some garlic, and I'm just going to give this a good stir. And then I'm going to stir in my chicken stock. I'm just using 100 mils of chicken stock. And I've let the chicken stock reduce down a little bit and sort of thicken. And now I'm going to stir in some fat-free creme fraiche. I'm going to use about 3 to 4 tablespoons. And then I'm just going to add in a little squeeze of tomato puree. You want to use around a tablespoon, and then give that a good stir. So the sauce is looking good, so I'm just going to sprinkle in my mozzarella now. You just want to scatter this through because it not only makes the sauce really creamy, it just gives it that nice cheesy texture. So I've got my pasta on boiling. I'm like going to leave that for 10 minutes and then add it to the sauce because the sauce will carry on cooking the pasta. So I'm just adding my drained pasta into the sauce. I'm going to give that a good stir, and then when the chicken's ready, I'm going to stir that through also. And now I'm just going to stir in the chicken. I'm only going to stir in like half of it and then serve the rest of the chicken on top. Yeah, you want to stir through some of the chicken just so it like evenly distributes through the pasta, and then it just looks pretty to serve some on top as well. And I'm just waiting for my veg to cook, and then it will be done.